6 months ago, I set a goal to purchase one of the rarest items in the game, a third age die. This ultra rare item has been a dream of mine for as long as I can remember, and I want to find out if a regular guy like me can obtain such an expensive item. I'll be rediscovering Gillinor and experimenting with conventional and unlikely methods to make as much money as I can to be able to finally purchase my dream item. But there's just one issue with this. I need to be able to get two of these dies to be able to complete my third age elite tectonic set, and that requires just shy of 20 billion gold, making it my biggest GP goal ever. So sit back, relax, grab a blueberry special, and let's get right into it. What prompted this unbelievable goal was actually my undying hatred for Big Game Hunter. This minigame is fantastic. You go around, you hunt giant dinosaurs, you harvest their bones, and then you have the possibility of getting these totem drops. I was looking for the last piece of my totem of treasure, which was going to help me with clue scrolls. After 100 big game hunting trips, I was not able to pull out this final piece of the totem. I decided to rage quit and go into another unforsaken grind. First, I had to figure out how much money I even have in the bank. My wealth evaluator usually sits at around 34 to 35 billion gold for the total wealth of my account. But Eddie, if you already have 35 billion gold, why won't you just buy the third age dice now? Because that's not how economics work, buddy boy. I have 35 billion gold in equipment and supplies. These are the things I'm going to need to use to be able to get myself an additional 20 billion gold and raise my total value up to 55 billion. But there's only one problem with this. My wealth evaluator is not accurate. The reason why is because it calculates items that I cannot sell. This includes all of my PVM gear, a ton of supplies and potions I've created, as well as other things that I use on a daily basis. Even if I tried to liquidate my entire bank, this would not be feasible because I have no way to make money after buying the third age dies, and I'm just stuck with a digital paperweight. But first, we need to figure out how much money I actually have, and I've been stocking up a loot tab for several months. And the goal for today's video is to figure out how much money I actually have on hand to be able to work towards the third age die fund. For that, we're going to be selling the loot tab after getting some big ticket items, because these loot tabs are primarily made up of common drops. Even though common drops make up a good chunk of the cash, we need some big ticket items to make some reasonable progress towards these third age dies. Starting off, we're going to be going to the Sanctum of Rebirth, but specifically Nakatra. Nakatra is one of the hardest bosses in the game due to her incredible movement requirements as well as the damage outputs, plus she can instantly kill you at any time. When I first started doing Nakatra, it took me literally 10 hours to get my first kill here, but that was a couple years ago and I've gotten a little bit more comfortable. But the main reason why we are here at Nakatra is not for her beautiful feet that she leaves hanging out. It's more so because she has a shard of Genesis on her drop table, which is currently trading for around 800 million gold. And I don't know about you, 800 mil is one hell of a pretty penny. I did not full expect. Reflect. Res? Oh my god! Woo! That was beautiful! There's no way! That was a perfect Nakatra? No way! Holy shit! Whoa! I just thought that was a good kill! I thought that was just a good kill! Oh, am I fucking dead? I'm dead as shit. Oh! I literally trapped myself in there, dude. There was no way to escape. I built my own coffin, nail by nail, with that one. That was pretty bad. Now, after a few hours in the Nakatra, we weren't very lucky in the shard department, picking up a couple commons, but that's about it. But you know who else drops a shard of Genesis? Big Mommy Amascut. Amascut is one of the hardest bosses and most complicated in the game of RuneScape. requiring up to 5 other players to work together in cohesion, essentially getting 30-year-old men to work together in a group, which in itself is hard to do when you are gainfully employed like myself. But thankfully, I'm able to find a group of people by using an FC, and that is very easy to go ahead and join a random group, which is primarily how I get my kills. Amascut comes in several different modes. She has normal mode all the way up to 4,000% in rage, but people usually farm her around 500 to 1,000% in rage, and that's exactly what I do. I'm currently at around 290 KC here at Amascut, and I've done primarily most of my kills around 500 to 1,000% in rage, and I think this is one of the best bosses in the game, not only because it is group content, because you get to hang out with other folks, it is also one of the most lucrative ways to make money, with 500% in rage being around 76 mil per hour, and 1000% in rage being 130 mil per hour, and that is primarily because Amascut drops the best in slot magic gear and the tier 95 halberd, which is the Tomb Against the Light. All of these items are worth a ton of GP, and that is exactly what I'm looking for. And in our first hour, we're able to snag ourselves a drop. I love this mechanic of being chosen with the golden globe and the giant mark on the chest. It's wonderful.
Okay, I'll take a guard. I don't know if I have this unlocked. I think I might have this unlocked already though, but hey. We'll take the limitations, baby. Easy money. Oh, that is a lock slot. Let's go, baby. Lovely. We love to see it. We love to see it. Probably the happiest I'll ever be getting a guard here, dude. It's the cheapest thing, but... There's no fucking way it's a back-to-back. There's no fucking way it's a back-to-back, dude. Oh my god, it's a back-to-back with a sword. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Oh my gosh. Oh my golly. Fuck rune dragons, dude. Oh my god. Give it that money, baby. Give it that money, baby. Woo. That's looking good. Nice.
I have done almost every single role that there is to do at Amascut, because there's a lot of mechanics that you gotta deal with, and you work together as a team to do it. Now, in this fight, I usually don't end up doing the jumping roll, which is when you go up and you have to do a DPS check, essentially, and kill all of these little minions on the platform, and then bring down a piece of the fight. Now, I did not want to do this, however, our teammate got absolutely murdered at the beginning of the fight, and we were like, you know what, we can do it, but the problem was this, no one was really prepared to jump up and do this DPS check, so you know what, I went up there and winged it. Did my best, and to be honest, it was pretty fun, but there is a lot of pressure, because if I end up dying here or not hitting this DPS check, the entire team gets wiped. But thankfully, I was able to whip one hell of a fat one right out of my pants and laid it down for those little minions up there. And even after such a clean clutch like that with one of our teammates dead, we still have to rely on each other to get mechanics done, which somebody obviously doesn't understand how to poke, because we all got wiped right here. Now, when it comes to money making, my favorite methods are usually the obscure ones that people don't like to think about or really have considered. My favorite one at the moment right now is making Masterwork armor. The main reason why is because it's super AFK and it's something I can do in the background. I've been collecting player-owned ports resources, which is needed for the Masterwork armor, for several months. I even min-maxed my player-owned port to maximize the amount of resources I can gather every single day. And the main thing I'm always looking for is lacquer. The reason why is because lacquer is one of the key pieces of the Masterwork armor that keeps the value. You can only get a certain amount of lacquer every single day whenever you get lucky on your voyages, and you need at least 50 pieces of lacquer to be able to start making your Masterwork gear. And with some patience and persistence, I've managed to accumulate over 100 pieces of lacquer over the past few months, and I'm very, very excited to start making these. Step 1, purchase all the craftable materials from the Grand Exchange that you can. And then this is the easy part, because essentially it's all AFK. You start making the plates. After you've created the plates, you go to the crafting guild or Haven Hive. You find a drafting bench, you start crafting it from there, and it's just like if you're training crafting in one of those areas. We are almost done making our Masterwork range bodies, and we are 96%. I've been at this for at least, I think, for both bodies, each body takes around like 4 hours to make. So I think this is like hour 8, to be honest, to be able to get them from the item all the way back down to where I can sell them. So this has been going pretty easily. Just been chilling here in the crafting guild with the peoples. We're chilling, we're hanging out. It's actually kind of nice to see people hanging out in the guild again. And dude, we're killing it, man. This has been a nice little AFK grind, and it's insane coin. I'm very excited for this. But yeah, man, getting there, almost done. And this will be a nice little paycheck once it's all over. And there it is, baby. We just finished the Masterwork ranged body. We were actually just getting ready to go live and get ready to stream. But dude, finally got this thing knocked out. I've been collecting this lacquer for months, and I was really worried as I was doing this that they weren't going to be worth anything. But I just checked the price on these Masterwork ranged bodies. These things are going for around 440 mil to 420 mil each. And for the total investment for the equipment, because I bought the glorious bars, the essence and such, I think for both of them it is around like 100 mil, if I remember correctly. So that's 700 mil in profit, just like that, as long as you sell around that price. So we got to chuck these bad boys into the Grand Exchange and see if we're able to get them for that pretty decent price. We're gonna let them sit at 440, and then we'll adjust it to make sure we can sell. But I want to be able to sell my loot tab, because I have been stacking this bad thing up for a minute, and I want to close it out with one more big drop and see if we can get something else to add into this, man. But we're looking pretty hefty. There's a lot of things in here, and I want to see how much we can get in total from everything in here. So from the last time you saw me at Amascut, that was literally 11 days before this next clip, because I was busy doing a bunch of other stuff, and I was very excited to get back into it, because you know what, man, Amascut is just addicting content. It's hard, it's fun, and it's better with friends. I really enjoy coming in here and getting my hands knuckle deep in some cat, so I went back and hopefully pull out some lootations, because the common loot from Amascut is honestly not that bad when you compare it to other bosses. Zamarakian has better GP per hour in common drops, and then you got Carapac, Araxxor. These guys have better kill times, because an average Amascut fight is around 8 to 9 minutes when I do 500 to 1Ks with a random French chat team. And so, you know what? If I'm able to get something good here, then it's worth it. But overall, the common loot here is not necessarily something to die for. It's all about those big ticket items. Man, even looking back at the clip as I'm editing this is insane, man. I love getting a drop indication from Amascut and getting me a beautiful piece of gear from this little guy, dude. This is our first kill of the hour, by the way. Mad lucky pulling some lootations here, and I am very happy to announce that we got ourselves some head. Another big drop coming in right after our last shard of Genesis, and this is a nice piece of collection log progress as well, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. After that beautiful little Amascut hour, we have a beautiful 1.2 billion gold in the chest, dude. Let's go. We are eating good. We got some head, we got a shard, and this thing. But hey, it's a log slot. Can't be upset about a log slot. And its commons are doing pretty good. I take all this out. It's like maybe like 300 million commons alone. So this is all pretty decent coin. But I'll take it, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. Bam! Hey, that's my Reaper assignment taken care of, baby. Let's go. Let's go. 2.3 million from that one. And that is another Reaper assignment in the bag. 36 Reaper points, giving us a grand total of 577 points at the moment. I should probably cash those in too, but I'm not too sure when I'll do that. And
The Masterwork range bodies have sold. Beautiful. Making a 862 mil profit. Oh my god. I put in... How much did I spend on all the supplies? Like 6 mil, 18 mil, fucking... Like nothing, dude. 6 mil, 7 mil right there. Like nothing, dude. How much were these? I know the essence cost me a lot. 12 mil. I was pissed to spend it for 12 mil. 8 mil there. Like literally nothing, dude. It's so cheap. Amazing.
Araxxor is one of the oldest bosses in the game. Originally released on July 28th, 2014, 12 years ago now. Araxxor was my very first big EOC boss. This is like when the Evolution of Combat rolled in and this bad boy was released. And despite in his old age, Araxxor still has a tremendous drop table. He has some pretty decent commons, and the big chase item here are any of the spider leg pieces from the paths that he provides. There are 3 paths inside of Araxxor's cave. There is the minion path, the acid path, and the darkness path, and each one respectively provides a spider leg top, middle, and bottom. For a very long time, I've been sitting with the spider leg top and middle and missing the bottom to be able to create a spider leg. This is what you need to be able to make the tier 90 noxious weapons that always go for around 250 to 300 million gold. And I'm still missing an Araxxi's web as my very last hilt that I need to be able to finish out my log here besides the pet. Better time than never to bang out some spider.
Because I was always worried, like, when... Oh, my God. Ugh. Oh, yeah, pierce me. Oh, yeah, pierce me. Hit me with it. Okay. 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 Hit me a little harder than I wanted to.
There used to be a duel arena in RuneScape where you would stake other players for money. This was gambling and removed by Jagex. However, there is another way that you can get your in-game dopamine gambling addiction done, and that is through Araxxor, baby. That's right, you can sacrifice your loot for a chance at getting the pet drop by rolling a 0. Every single time that you get a boss chance, you can go ahead and spin that wheel, a beautiful treasure Araxxi pet, baby. And anytime that I get a loot that is less than 500k, I spin that big fat wheel for a chance at getting my beautiful little spider pet.
Oh my god! Yo! That would have been so good. That would have been such a good clip, though. That is very upsetting that I canceled my assault. It is very upsetting that I canceled my assault. I was born in the dark. You merely adopted it. Tie shit. 31k. I'm tired, boss. So much pain in the world, but not in this room. Not right now. Take away the 3 and the 0 in front, and that would have been it. I started making YouTube videos because, one, I was like, dude, there's no one making videos that I want to watch. And I was like, this shit can't be that hard. This is kind of hard. Hey! That is 600 Araxxi, baby. And still no hilt, dude. We'll take that down. Not too bad. 600 Araxxi down. Oh! Still no power bottom. Still no hilt, dude. Unfortunate.
Now, don't think just because Araxxor is an old boss, it doesn't mean that he doesn't know how to fight back. So there's a mechanic called the web mechanic. And sometimes when he does it randomly, every single 4 ticks, he will inevitably drop down into a web, a cocoon that will heal him and reflect all damage back to the attacker.
Oh my god, what the fuck was that?
And as you can see, to the unsuspecting victim, it is a pretty devastating attack that I have fell victim to a many of time. Now, I have been killing Araxxor for several hours now, back to back to back, stacking up in rage, and when Araxxor hits the max in rage of 300%, all of those mechanics hit devastatingly hard, which was very unfortunate. Are the paths block random for everyone? Because I have acid path blocked. Yes, so they're random for everybody until you have, I think, tier War's Blessing 3. War's Blessing 3 allows you to pick the paths for what is blocked on Araxxor, so you can permanently farm one thing. So it increases your money making tremendously because you're able to focus on one thing until your leg is done, which is really nice. 300 mil we reroll. Dude, come on, bro. Let me get a 0, bro. I have rerolled so many of these, man. We're gonna get that pet one day, man. If you tell me you're eating some chicken tenders and you got a fucking nice thing of honey mustard, I fuck with you heavy. Yes, queso, yes. Honey mustard's the shit, dude. Honey mustard is low-key a goated sauce. You can't get any better sauce than that, dude. It's so good. It's too good. That sweet and tang, bro, shit hits. Yo, they dropped the spotlight on me? It's crazy. Yo, it's crazy. All right. I definitely could have died there, but we're all right. We're good. 20k loot. Now this is money. Oh my god. Reroll. And then actually, this is pretty close. Because if it goes in order when it comes to the numbers, that's pretty close. Super tuna can is crazy. Because a tuna can is only like, what? No matter the way you measure a tuna can in terms of penis length, it's actually an L no matter how you measure it. Because you either got a fucking stump or you're only packing like at least an inch. At minimum an inch. So there's no other way that you're packing any kind of meat missile with a tuna can as your reference of like how fucking big it is. Me personally, I only measure by supersized monster can in terms of length and width. Bro knows the 10th decimal place point? Yeah, dude, I had to do research. I had to make sure I was good. Ah! How did I get an eye? I'm using melee. Should I not get a web? Dude. And it's not even the power bottom I'm looking for, bro. This is not even what this is a worse chance to get something. Hey, we take those though. The leg part is increased with tier 4 luck. Any of the 3 weapon add-ons may be attained from any version of Araxxor. The chances of receiving the add-on corresponding to Araxxor's primary combat style is 1 in 240, whilst the other 2 add-ons are 1 in 400 chance of dropping. This is 1 in 20 base chance for any add-on in solo. See weapon add-on scenarios. So it's a 1 in am I reading this right? It's a rarer chance. It's almost double. It's 1 in 240 chance for me to get an eye, but it's a 1 in 120 chance for me to get this. Are you kidding me? I'm 600 kills into this fucking thing, and I haven't gotten this goddamn web yet. I've done like 300 melee kills for this, dude. That's wild. That's rough. Every single RuneScape player knows about the efficiency paradox. This is essentially grinding away just to be efficient, to figure out exactly how you can make the most out of your playtime, and that is exactly what I'm doing here, because I have absolutely no idea how much money I have to make every single day to be able to hit my goal of 20 billion gold by the end of the year. And so I broke down some math. I believe I have 5 million GP right now. And then my goal is to get 20 bill by the end of the year. So I need 15 bill GP. My deadline is for myself is literally the last day of the year, December 31st. So I have 199 days to make 20 bill. So then by the end of that, for me to make that every single day, I need to make 75.4 million gold every day for me to hit that. Every week, I have to make an average of 527 million gold. And per month, every month, I have to get 2.6 billion gold to be able to hit this goal by the end of the year. That's why I've been doing a lot of Amascut. If we get 1 2 against light, which is at 2.2 billion gold right now, that'll be like getting 1 2 against light is a month's worth of GP that I need for the goal to be able to hit that.
if I keep going and I had my first third age die, I have 66 days if I'm going to be able to hit that. I should be able to hit it by August for the first die. So, if we're doing good, we should hit the midpoint by October, and then we have the final big push for the last bit in by December.
With the numbers known and how much I have to do to get to this goal, I decided to go and do some Zamorak because he is one of the best money makers in the game, with the Bow of the Last Guardian being around 1.6 billion total price right now if you build a full one, each piece respectively being around 550 mil. And this also gives me a chance to do some hard PVM with my good friend Chorizo, who is a master tier Zamarakian killer who's completed 4K Zammy, and I am way behind when it comes to the skill curve that my man can provide. After clocking in a couple easy kills at 500% rage, we decided to go ahead and try something new. Zamorak has a lot of combat achievements, and some of these are very, very difficult, involving hard DPS checks. This includes the Can't Touch This 3 achievement of not allowing Zamorak to use any special attacks throughout the entire fight at 750% in rage. This is a Grandmaster task, meaning less than 1% of the player base will complete this one combat task. And I'm not one to back off from a challenge, so challenge accepted.
What killed me?
Oh my god. No!
Damn, you didn't get it.
No fucking way we didn't get that. That is so upsetting, man. That is so upsetting, dude.
Was he
Oh, I got 2 of them. Oh, cool. I got the Infernal Tomb or Decimate and taking full damage after not stunning. And it's cooler here while every Chaos Team. Oh, cool. I think that was 2 Masters. Or those were 2 really. I don't know. Well, okay, cool. That's good. I don't know if the mic went out again. Can I hear you?
No, I just haven't said anything.
Okay.
Trying to survive it.
Alright, dude, I'm good. Let's go, dude. Okay, we just gotta survive this. We just gotta survive this, dude. Okay. I might need a sept here. I'm dead. Oh, thank you.
Cool. You want to kill back while I hold up again? 73k. Oh, that's not bad. This in the bag.
I am about to die. And fork?
Yeah. Take your. Don't kill it yet. Let me get the buffs up.
I'm about to die, dude.
Are you Ring of Death?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll get it. Don't worry.
Okay. Oh my god. Oh man. Let's go, baby. Good shit, dude. You have a light?
I got it. I have a drop.
Ooh. Hey, there you go.
Fucking 4th hood. Jesus Christ. I can't stop getting hoods.
And that is a Grandmaster achievement completed, my boy. Thank goodness that one of us just needs to survive and get the kill for everybody on the team to be able to get it. But that's enough excitement for one day, and we weren't lucky on the bow pieces, unfortunately, at Zammy. But that doesn't mean we can't find fortune elsewhere. After being several weeks dry, I got the recommendation to check out one of the worst bosses in the history of RuneScape, and that, my friend, is TzKal-Zuk. Zuk is a gauntlet of infernal hell. You have 18 waves to go through and survive until you get to fight the big red man himself. Conquering Zuk is a major feat for any RuneScape player because it unlocks one of the best capes in the game, altering all of the combat skills together and providing a huge DPS increase. Now, I'm no stranger to Zuk. I've done Zuk multiple times here on stream and on this channel. However, I have never really farmed Zuk myself, but Zuk is the holder of one of the mega rares of RuneScape, the TzKal. Right now, this is the strongest sword in the meta for its insane burst potential and also being 1 BF sword. The TzKal sword is one of the most expensive weapons in the game, actively trading at around 2 billion gold, with each sword piece being almost 700 million gold each. This is going to be a tremendous grind when it comes to trying to farm out some lootations from this big bad red dude. Knowing I have one hell of a fight ahead, I resupplied on all of my consumables and prepared for the gauntlet. So we had 3 doses of Ceradome Flask left. Yeah, pretty good. 60 minutes on the timer. We might be able to do this. I have faith. Kind of scary. I feel a little trapped over here. It's mage again. All right, good. On my last flask of overload. Omni, move down. Still a 1 cycle, baby. No way! What is that? What is the volcanic shard drop? What is the volcanic shard drop? Is that the fucking rocket pet? There's no way! There's no way! There's no way! Yo! Perfect cycle for the win there. Oh my gosh, could not cycle that guy. Could not cycle that dude. No way I got Shrimpy, dude. There's no way I got Shrimpy, dude. Let's go. Before going in, beautiful. All right. Shaft slapping time, baby. Let's do it. All right, he's about to bust. We've bit pot this. And then we could reflect the next one if needed. Got a lot of healing going down. We're good. Keep circling the wiener, baby. And... Oh, no! Oh, no! Oh, my God! I wasn't paying it! I didn't even see that I killed it fast enough! Oh, my God. I didn't even see that I killed it again, dude. Woo! No loot, unfortunately, but we'll take it, dude. At least we got it, dude. Oh, my goodness. Look at that! Look at that! Look at that! Look at that! Beautiful little volcanic shard, baby. Look at that thing! Yoink! Alright, as I do with all of my pets, going forward, I have been storing them eternally inside of the bank here. So all of my pets that I've gotten so far, when I started to remember them with the Edemu pet, I started to keep them all in its top row. So the volcanic shard is going right up here. And you know what, boys? We're getting 2 pets for the price of 1. Look at that. The ace pet that I got a while ago and the volcanic shard, dude. That is the first rule of the fight caves completed with Shrimpy unlocked. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. We finished those logs, baby. Yeah. Hell yeah, baby. Let's go. Big. Huge for the account. Huge for the account, baby. Let's go. Like, where does his face begin? And where does his face end? And when does forehead end? Is the forehead begin here or here? And then does the hair stop here or here? I don't think I'm in melee range, and I don't think he'll rock my shit. Mage. I can't res here because there is a minion here. There is not a minion here, so I can res this. We'll take a res here. 600 jack kills, baby. Let's go. I don't know what it is about Zuk. Maybe it's the waves. Maybe it's just that he just makes me so happy to see him that I can't stop going food to mouth at this boss. I literally go into the very final phase with no food. This has to be a damn near perfect kill for me to survive this in one go, maintaining the highest possible drop rate of 1 in 37. Because if you end up dying at TzKal in hard mode, your drop chance goes from 1 in 37 to 1 in 40. And with me being as broke as I am, I need the highest possible chance to get some lootation at TzKal. Melee. FSOA here. Don't asphyxiate yet until we get the seer. Freedom that to asphyxiate here. Get that full charge in. Alright, we're good. So what we're gonna do here, gotta keep moving. Gotta keep moving for this. Can't really get hit here. Wait, is there another ball falling? No. Res. Doing good on health here. Gotta keep moving. I don't really have any health to spare. Ball fell. Disruption shield. Looking good. Keep moving. We have res available. Res is up. Keep going. 2 more cycles around. Here he comes again. We're gonna reflect this. We're gonna Vipot. Actually, I just want to be safe. Okay, I would have been fine. And then here's the last circle. Woo! Oh man, that's a foodless kill, baby. Let's go. Oh my goodness. A mess. 18 mil in the box. 5 mil run for that, dude. We'll take that. Woo! Sometimes this boss is the most infuriating thing on the planet. It's not that TzKal is hard. There's a lot of stuff going on, and honestly, this is very different from a traditional set of PvM because you're not fighting one singular entity. You are fighting multiple types of enemies. On top of that, you have the environment coming to murder you. And dude, this right here tilted me off the planet. It was there's nothing worse than dying to a fire line that he drops down randomly, and it's so hard for me to figure out the angle sometimes, like where it's going to be coming from. Come on, Spec. Woo! Let's fucking go! Yeah! Woo! We got it, baby! Let's go! We got a hilt! Let's fucking go, dude! It's over! It's over, dude! Let's go! And now with our ancient hilt and our big drop secured, it is time to move into phase 2, which is selling the loot tab, and finally have a good idea of how much money we actually have towards the 3rd Age die fund. And of course, you know, we had to send the back-to-back for the good luck. Unfortunately, though, no kablammy. But we'll take it from here, dude. Not too shabby, man. I'm feeling real comfortable with TzKal. And I've been doing my Reaper task here so I can get some Hydrix as well. What does it say inside of our loot tab right now? It says, our wealth evaluator says that we have 2.3 billion gold in loot in the loot tab right now. So I want to see how accurate this actually is. So we're going to sell the whole thing right now just to see how much we actually end up with, okay? Okay, actually, before we even start selling the loot tab, because this isn't even an accurate price of the 2.3 bill that we have in here, because I still have loot in my drop chest from Amascut and the Katra, so on and so forth. So we have to go ahead and claim those actually as well, because Amascut's got some fucking bangers in there, baby. Shart, Nexus, some head? Hell yeah. In the bank it goes. TzKal actually had some stuff in there except for my last kill as well, so we'll throw that in there. We got ourselves 252 mil in this chest. I always forget I have this. Bank that. I'm out of bank space. And there is the elite dungeon test. That's 74 mil. And I could not take these. For the wealth evaluator, we should end up at 38 bill on the marker, bro, with a 3.5 billion loot tab. That is disgusting, dude. All right, let's see what we end up getting when we actually sell everything with the true wealth amount. I'm very curious. Let's see here. I also have Reaper points. Hold on. I need to get these Hydrixes. I have 690 Reaper points right now, so I could go ahead and get rewards, items. We can get 1 Hydrix and another one. Beautiful. So that is another 82 mil off of that alone. After selling everything from the loot tab and our big ticket items, we walk away with 4.9 billion gold in our third age dive fund. This puts us right on track to be able to hit our goal by the end of the year, and I still have a bunch of grinds that I'm looking forward to doing later down the line. This was a ton of fun, and now that we have a good picture of where we are, I can better plan for the next adventure. Another one, reflect. That's the last one. Thanks for the sword piece! Or a book. A scripture would be really good too. That's a piece of log rest as well. Let's fucking go, baby! Let me get that magma tempest! Let me get that magma tempest, baby! Yes! Why is it only 300 mil? I thought it was way more money. I thought these things were way more money. But let's go, dude. We got some magma, baby. Let's go, dude. Give me that lootations, baby. I'll take it all day, dude. Hell yeah. Reflect. Vip pot. Oh my god, a 54-second improvement. I will take that any day of the week, dude. Stupendous gameplay from me. I will take that any day of the week, dude. That was good. That was good. Lovely. No back-to-back, but that was lovely, dude. I'll take it, man. Thank you so much for watching, and especially if you made it to the end. Big shout out to all the channel members. These guys are supporting me more than normal, and the Twitch subs. I edit, create, and make the thumbnail for all of these videos. It takes me a long time. I am 25 hours deep into this edit, and I really appreciate your time. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, check out the live streams, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace!